Victory Monday, y'all. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. I see you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And real quick, man, salute to our proud sponsors over at BetUS. This live stream is powered by BetUS. Make sure to go over there. Head over to betus.com. Make sure to go get your 150% bonus on your first deposit. Your next two, 125% bonus up to $2,000. Make sure to go over there and use promo code YouTube150 and make sure you tell them I sent you. Salute once again to our proud sponsors over at BetUS, the fastest payouts in the industry. Salute once again. And we got my guy, my brother here in the building. We're going to have some fun today, you guys. Salute to my big bro, Stuart Schweigert, man. What's good, bro?
We going Sizzler. We going Sizzler. Fuck yeah, dude. I want to say this right now. Why in the fuck is it so out of like amazing that we beat the Baltimore Ravens? Why is this like such a surprise to motherfuckers? I don't understand this.
You know what? I have to eat crow. And that's why I put this in the title today, because technically we went out there and ate some crow, right? I have to eat some. Still, I'm going to be real. I did not believe in this team week 2, man. Did I think that we could pull it off? Definitely. But the way we looked week 1, it was nasty, Stu.
But again, though, I mean, it's yeah, did you say we might not win? Okay, that's all right. But to be like, oh my God, like the biggest upset, like what the fuck?
No. See, now what I said was, I'm not talking
about you. I'm not talking about you. But and people are like, the Ravens fans are like, oh, like what? Like the Raiders are good.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, the Ravens got beat by the Chiefs, right? And last time I checked, weren't we the last team to beat the Chiefs?
Talk that shit, Stu.
Right. So why is it such a big fucking surprise that we go in and beat the Baltimore Ravens?
You know why? Also because not only because Baltimore lost.
It's crazy though. Like that really upsets me that it's like this. Wasn't a great win. It wasn't a great win, but was it like no one expected it? Like, come on, man.
I said it was either going to be a blowout because we have not been great traveling to the East Coast playing early games,
or if Baltimore ever blew anybody out.
No. Or I said it was going to be a close win for us, which that's how it ended up happening. I mean, look, Stu, we were down by 10 in the fourth quarter, and this team was very resilient, found a way to overcome the obstacles and win this ball game. I have to give AP, Gardner Minshew, Luke Getsy, our offensive coordinator, a lot of credit for going out there, man, and going against all the odds and making it happen. Salute to everybody here in the building, you guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, whether you're watching on Stu's channel or my channel. We appreciate you guys. Salute to Spivey. Gifting 5, OLV Raiders Network membership. Salute to all the new Green Dot gang here in the building. We're going to get to my guy, Stu, because he has the notebook, the legendary notebook. We're gonna dive into this real quick here soon. Real quick, let me get these supers in. Salute to Ant. There's nothing like a Monday after a Raider win. God bless. Salute to my guy. Salute to the Mokes. The Panthers just benched Young for the Red Rocket, and we just talked about this, dude. This is just a terribly ran franchise out there in Carolina. How do you give up on your guy this quick? 2 weeks in. I know the head coach is feeling the pressure. You know, he just came over I believe from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I believe. I think he was their offensive coordinator. I know you're feeling some pressure there, but you cannot give up on a guy that you guys gave up a ton of draft capital to go get. After 2 weeks, the O-line is terrible. The run game is terrible. Stu, I mean, I'm not a big Bryce Young guy, but look, that quick.
And here's the thing. It's like, what do you expect? I mean, here's a rookie that's coming in to a shit fucking team to begin with.
Yes.
And then you're gonna dump the kid after, like, you don't expect him. I mean, what they expect him to do? What did they really expect him? That's the thing about a quarterback and these guys that get drafted number one. You're going to a shit team. Yeah. Right? I mean, think about every quarterback that went to Cleveland for many, many years.
We talked about that behind the scenes. You're right.
And unfortunately, that kind of sets your career off in a very fucking bad situation. You know, I mean,
you know why those two? You look because they're looking at it like this, right? They took Bryce Young when C.J. Stroud was right there. You see what C.J. Stroud is doing with the Texans right now, balling.
Let me ask you this though: if Stroud's in Carolina,
it'd be the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, it's just. Here's the thing with the NFL, and there's the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, the Randy Mosses, the Michael Vicks, the Drew Breeses, the Tim Browns. Wherever they go, they're going to be good, right? Yeah. For the other 99%, it's about situation.
Yeah.
Where you get just getting into the right situation.
Yeah.
Again, you trade those two guys, and Young could be out there in Houston.
A lot of people say that about Brock Purdy falling into Shanahan's laps in the 7th round. If he was anywhere else, people question if Purdy can get it done. Is he a systematic guy? A system guy?
He would have never played. He would have never played.
I agree. Real quick, Red Rifle will be stifled. Let's effing go. Hey man, look, Andy Dalton.
No knock against Purdy. It's just fucking Shanahan's a quarterback whisperer, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Real
quick, Stu. There's a guy that is on our coaching staff that is very familiar with Andy Dalton, and that's Marvin Lewis, a guy that coached out there in Cincinnati for 15 plus years, I believe, right? So, I think he knows what to expect with the Red Rifle. This is a veteran guy that has beat us in the past,
How long has this guy been around?
He's been around for at least a decade.
Long. I mean,
yeah, man. Hey, salute to Jason.
Don't sleep on the dude.
No, not at all. I mean, look, the thing is this is probably one of the worst rosters in the NFL, right? And Andy Dalton has all the odds stacked against him coming to Allegiant Stadium, especially after the Raiders had a big performance, big road victory. But don't count him out. Any given Sunday in the NFL, Stu, you know this.
Well, remember last year when we go to the Chargers and wasn't their quarterback?
Easton Stick.
No. Wasn't it the guy who's down in Tampa now?
Oh, are you talking about Baker Mayfield?
Yeah. That was the Rams, right? Didn't we? Or no? What was it?
Yeah, he was over there with the Rams. Yeah,
and he beat us. It was
like a 90-yard drive. That just
his career was done, over with. Like
and look at him fucking now in Tampa.
Look at him now, right?
Yeah.
So
like
you got. I mean, and I don't think we're going to overlook anything. You know, I don't think we're going to do what Purdue did at Notre Dame this past weekend.
And salute to Jason. Blessings, y'all. I not only won with my Irish and my Raiders, I hit 480 on a 5-for-5 bet. Appreciate you, brother, on the $50 donation. And Jay, I'm so thankful, my brother, that you brought that up. Hey, Stu, did you get a chance to watch that game last night? From
2 a.m. until about 9:30 this morning, I watched that game, and I'm telling you, it was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever been a part of.
66-7, man.
One of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, I mean, that's a rivalry game. I mean, that's a 100-year rivalry.
Right up the street from you guys, literally.
And you had Danielson come back, who was a cradle of the quarterback Purdue guy, played 12 years in the NFL, comes back, and just it was. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, you know what?
Ever. I mean,
we were embarrassed the week before.
They're putting in their 4-string quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Their third-string quarterback scores on us.
Well, guess what? We were embarrassed the week before, and we came out embarrassed. You guys.
And you know what? And I have more notes on that game than I do on the Raiders game, right?
Yeah.
And I was this morning after that game. I'm talking to Jim Everett. I'm talking to Rod Woodson. That's why I'm wearing Rod Woodson's jersey today. Who actually Rod Woodson does the color for the Ravens radio. Yeah. Yep. So I was talking to him when he was flying back out to Vegas. But I'm talking to these guys, and I'm just, I was blowing up, dude. I mean, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go through line by fucking line. I'm calling out player, everything, right? You know who like gave me a thought of kind of like Stu. It was Brady Quinn, right? Because me and Brady, we had a bet, just like.
We didn't get opportunity to capitalize on our bet.
I know.
But it is what it is. Look, let me get these supers in real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's get to Raider football. I'm not going to get at you about that Purdue. That was disgusting. But I did kind of.
There's really no words to this. There's no words to describe it.
Salute to John.
Words to describe it.
Hey, to be real with you, John, this may sound insane, but I would definitely trade Tyree Wilson for Bryce Young. I think that he's been put in a shit position. And, I'm not the biggest Bryce Young guy. I didn't want to get him out of Alabama. But I'm going to be honest. If you can get him for a Tyree Wilson, which it won't happen.
I mean, what happened to Tyree?
Knee injury. Knee injury right now. He's out. And he's going to be gone for a little while.
Indefinitely?
Yeah. He hasn't been put on the IR, I believe, yet. But it sounds like it's worse than what they initially thought. Salute to Junior. AP went full Suge Knight on Getsy. But it worked. I love that you said that, Junior, because there was two moments, Stu, and we talked about this on the phone yesterday. It was the time where, AP went to Getsy and he kind of gave him that, what the fuck are we doing look on the offensive side of the ball. And then the Max Crosby grabbing Gardner Minshew and saying, we got you. It looked like we got you. You got us because we got you.
I have been waiting for that moment for since I got back with the Raiders 5 years ago to see someone step up and go, listen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get your shit together here because we got guys balling out and doing this shit. We expect better from you.
Yeah.
Right? We expect better from you.
Yeah.
We're going to go out there and bust our ass. We need the same from you. Mm-hmm. You hold each other accountable. And remember, I've been talking about that. Calling dudes out. And have you seen that? Until now?
No, not at all.
And look what happened.
Yeah. Gardner went in there and that offense completely woke up in the second half. Yeah. Salute to Raider Manson as well on becoming Green Dot Gang. If you guys want to become a member like Manson, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It definitely helps us keep the lights on over here. Salute to my guy, Raider Manson. Salute to Ben. Bryce Young started too soon. Now they're going to pay the price Sunday. Talk, Ben. Salute to Wade as well. Max talking to Ben.
What was that?
He said that Bryce Young he started too soon out there in Carolina. Now they're going to pay the price Sunday. So basically, Carolina fumbled that whole opportunity. They put him out there behind a really bad O-line. And then they invested into that O-line a lot of money this offseason, and they're still terrible. They overpaid some mid-linemen.
Really, they did?
Overpaid some mid-linemen.
Free agents?
Yeah, free agents. I'm talking about set the market still in free agency, and they still look mid.
So other teams are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, but, you got to overpay when you're Carolina, right? I mean, who wants to go out there and play for that shit show of an organization? Salute to Wade. Max talking to Mitchell after that pick show real leadership. Just like Stu said, accountability. Salute to Wade.
I'm telling you, man, Max Crosby he's unbelievable. I mean, he's a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Him and what's kind of is him and Hutchinson they're like
Aiden, man. Oh. What do you have, like 5.5 sacks yesterday?
Bro, imagine getting those two guys on the same fucking team.
Oh, bro, it wouldn't even be fair.
What the fuck?
It wouldn't be fair, man. Salute to Raider Prophet. Real quick, you guys, we're going to break this game down. I'm going to get these supers in real fast, and I definitely want to dive into the thought process with Stu. He put out a great video yesterday. I think it was like 45, 50-minute video.
It was an hour and a half.
Oh, there you go. Well, I checked out at least 45 or 50 of it.
Trust me, at the end of it, I'm like, I don't even think anyone's even still listening, but
but guess what? We're going to pick your brain today. Feels like a Raider holiday. What 1-1 team will be the first to spend cap space to fill a need? Is it too early or will it be too late? Salute to my guy, Raider Prophet. Way too early right now. Way too early. Let's run with what we got right now. Hopefully Malcolm Kuntz is back because we're definitely missing his presence.
Yeah, no.
On the other side of that defensive line, Stu. Like I like Charles Snowden. I like Janarius Robinson, but they are not Malcolm Kuntz.
Snowden 49.
Yes, remember the stiff arm. He got. Oh my God!
I wasn't gonna say that. But yeah, okay.
He got deep fried, bro. We talked about that on the phone, bro. He got cooked. Salute to man said Brock Bowers. Start there, Stu. I'm gonna give you the floor. Let's talk about my guy.
Again, Brock Bowers. I think he set the NFL record for 13 catches in his first 2 games in the NFL as a tight end. The guy is he's better than I again, when we drafted him, I'm going, well, what the fuck? I just wasn't thinking of it.
With Michael Mayer on the roster, you're like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But seeing him play, the guy's he's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
Yeah. And he's also leading the league in tight ends.
He's burning cornerbacks.
Bro, because he's not the traditional tight ends, dude. This is a guy that will play predominantly in the slot. You see him at H-back yesterday. You've seen him at the X. Right now he has the most receiving yards amongst tight ends in the NFL right now, going into week 2.
Crazy.
He's a rookie.
And he's arguably probably the best tight end ever in college football.
Oh, yeah. Definitely top 3 to top 5.
Mackey Award winner, only played 3 years. Led the SEC or his whatever. The guy's ridiculous. Fucking his hairline is a little
very Hunter Renfro-ish.
I was like, I saw an interview afterwards. I'm like, is that Brock? God damn.
Well, you know what?
He's like 21 years old and he's young.
Yeah, he definitely has the Graphk Raider, man.
I was definitely.
Hey, HVAC, Stu has the Rod Woodson on, the old school Reebok Rod Woodson. I thought it was a Napoleon Kaufman. I was like, you got a nap jersey on?
And I wore the Rod Woodson, 1, because Purdue, 2, he did the game, and I talked to him yesterday, and we kind of talked about the game and the state of the NFL and kind of what he thought, what he saw, what concerns he has, and different things. And we can talk about that later. But I had to pay homage to the one of the greatest. Ever. Dude still has track records here at Purdue. The guy was a fucking freak.
Yeah.
Not only athletically, but mentally.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I like what 10 Commandments. Players that get the helmet stickers. Max Minshew Bennett. We're going to talk about Jacory.
What are helmet stickers?
Palomal, nice work guarding Andrews. Who else? I think he pretty much it means who went out there and has had some big games.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe that there's some.
Yeah. Let's start here, Stu. I have my names. If you had to give out 5 game balls from yesterday's performance, 5 of them, okay? I'm gonna hand it over to you because I covered the whole game, 4 hours. I kind of talked about who I thought was great and who needed to work a little bit more in the game. Give me a couple names.
Well, obviously Crosby,
yes.
Right, Max.
Yes.
I've got to put our kicker.
Carlson for sure.
Carlson,
big game.
Bowers.
Yes.
Wait
on this other name that you haven't said yet.
Devontae Adams. I got
that's clear. Robert Spillane. 10 total tackles, 2 passes defensed. He had a pick, 8 solo tackles. He absolutely bought. Remember, he picked up that blitz and he batted the ball down. That definitely got a Lamar Jackson coming off the field.
And that's what I was talking about. I saw a lot of Rob Ryan in that game with getting your hands up.
That's why I brought that up, because I wanted you to tell the nation about what you said about the
Rob Ryan always was, and you saw, right? You saw D lineman
Adam Butler all game jumping up.
That's Rob Ryan, and we got 2 pass breakups on some key fucking plays.
Yeah,
guys, and that one that Spillane had on that. that was huge, right?
That was a third down situation that got them off the football
absolutely. Field. I think Spillane maybe had one play that he probably could have made, but did. Other than that, I mean, the guy, all over the fucking place.
Lights out. Salute to Sean. James Jones said it best. We're at our best in 11 personnel. Spread them out and use our weapons. Then run the ball once the box gets lighter. Still, go ahead.
Okay, so let me make a rebuttal to that.
Okay.
We are best in 12 personnel.
Okay. And
12 personnel. When you have Mayer, Bowers, Meyer, and Devontae Adams, your whole playbook is open. You can max protect, you can run, you can play action, you can put the tight ends in the backfield. I mean, you can do everything. And honestly, when if you heard the announcers, I'm not sure if it was Tiki or the other guy, but they said when we are in 12 personnel, how do you guard those 4 guys?
You said that before as a former safety. It's tough to defend 12 personnel.
12 personnel, again, like I said, the entire playbook is open. They can do anything in 12 personnel.
Yeah.
So, and again, we have the personnel to do that. I mean, if we can get a consistent running back, our running game is
bad, like insanely bad.
Yeah. I did like this though. I did like, the offensive coordinator abandoned it. Said, fuck it.
That's why I give Getsy a game ball today.
Yes.
Completely abandoned the run.
I have. Oh no, we did. You said Spillane. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, but we had 27 rushing yards. So guess what?
Fuck it.
Gardner had a bad pick. So what? Put the ball in your quarterback's hands and go out there and win this ball game. Abandon the run and look what happened. And now, Stu, it looks like we're going to be a passing team because we cannot run the football at all. Back-to-back weeks, we have struggled to get the ground game going. I mean, and salute to our guy Hug. We love you too, brother. I mean, how do we get the run game going? I mean, do we have to shift around that O-line and see what works? Because they're not blocking up.
That's a really good question.
It's tough, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know if Josh Jacobs can run behind this line.
I don't know. Yeah, I again, 22.
Yeah, you're talking about Alexander Madison. Yeah.
He's the first running back
back-to-back weeks
touchdowns in week 1 and 2 since 2018 with beast mode.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And think about this. He hasn't had a ton of production in the last 2. He had one big play in week 1, a 30-yard dash for a touchdown. And then he had the 1-yard touchdown after the Brock Bowers big pickup that put us in that goal line situation. So that's crazy. But
I will say this though, that I thought Brock Bowers scored.
Me too. But looking back at it, it is what it is. I wish he would have.
The next play, dude, they lined up and just beasted the fuck out of Baltimore.
As we should. I was hoping that they would have lined up Brock at the H-back and gave him the touchdown.
That would have. I mean, but again, you bring up a good point. You can do that with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
bro,
you can do so much shit.
Yeah.
Like that 12 personnel, man, it is hard to guard. It's hard because do you say, okay, do we leave our linebackers in there? Or do we bring in nickel and have a corner cover a tight end? And then you bring a corner in, then you run it and beast them. And then also now you put a linebacker on that tight end and now you pass it, right?
Yeah.
You're always gonna be outmatched somehow.
That is tough to defend. Salute to Mike Downs. Elite tight end, Minshew starting to feel it. Getting confident, elite defense, a little more fine-tuning. Watch out, NFL. Here we come. Salute to my guy, Mike Downs.
If Minshew could just he has those play where you're like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing, man? I mean, that pick yesterday, he had Devontae Adams coming underneath, wide open. Then he had Meyer coming across, 16 yards deep in the middle between the hashes, wide open.
Yeah.
And then he throws it to our
Harrison Bryant with a defender in front of him and right behind him.
Our third tight end with
and that was the most time that Minshew had to cook. He was just sitting back. He had all the time in the world.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And the week against the Chargers, when he threw that pick, he had Bowers standing right in front of him at the first down, and he throws it right to the guy. So that's a concern for me. That worries me a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it's like, okay, is he going to have one of those every game? And when that play comes, are we going to have enough time to recover from it?
Yeah.
Is our defense going to be able? Because after the interception, our defense held them. They missed a field goal, so 0 points. I mean,
yeah. I want to talk about
that. You can't expect that.
I want to talk about this real quick before we get to we talked about some of the guys that had a really, really good game for us, right? I got to talk about
a lot of guys played really good, dude.
Definitely, but there were some guys that struggled yesterday.
Yes,
Stu.
there
Colton
were.
Miller gave up, I believe, 2 or 3 sacks.
There's four guys.
I think I'm gonna let me know if we're on the same accord here. Colton Miller, I believe, gave up 2 or 3 sacks. Mumford,
Absolutely.
I think, gave up 2 on the right side, I believe. Merrick looked bad at the safety position, and then Divine Diablo, like you said, looked better in week 2, but he still was struggling.
Yeah, I was gonna put Epps. I put
okay,
Epps.
okay, but see, FC started the game off hot, you know what I mean? And then he just started to blow some assignments and not tackle the way he was tackling in the first half. But go ahead. I'm going to hand it over to you.
No. So Colton Miller, I mean, there was a play where they had number 99 Owe or Awe.
Yeah. Oh my God, he had a big game for him. I think
he was outside, right?
Yeah.
He was outside,
mm-hmm.
and they had 23 linebacker coming down like he's blitzing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Colton Miller in the guard.
Oh, this is the untouched sack. Pause.
Dude, Colton did I rewound it. Not once did he even look out here to the defensive end.
Yeah.
And they double teamed 230-pound linebacker and let the 6'6", 270-pound DN. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even look out there.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. That's what the fuck, man?
It's to some people, this is the thing that kills me, right? That's not a situation where Colton just had a shoulder surgery, right? He's coming off of a big surgery.
Yeah.
That's not a play that has anything to do with his health. That is all up here. That was a very, very bad play by Colton Miller.
I watched from when he went to the line. Didn't even look. I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, what do you always let the little guy go and get the big motherfucker?
Yeah. Especially after this.
Colton Miller's our anchor of that offensive line.
Yeah. Especially after the guy that you left untouched already had a sack or 2 before that.
Already had a sack. First play of the game, sack fumble.
Yeah. Nasty work. Salute to Doom. We need to understand we are not a run-first team now. Design the offense around Bowers, gas the defense, open up the passing game, then pound the rock. Start Madison, Zamir running back 3. Salute to my guy Doom. I'm not ready to give up on Zeus yet. I just think the O-line needs to be able to block up front. You know what I mean? But Alexander Madison has definitely looked better. He has a burst to him still. When he runs the football, it's like there's just more energy behind it.
I do want to too. I want to. I said during my stream that congratulations to him. His wife gave birth.
Yes.
To his son. Yes. Right. She went into labor right before the Chargers game, and he had a son. So congratulations to that. That's awesome. You know. Yeah. So, but again, that and here's the thing, guys. That 1 yard line. There's no guarantees we're going to score. We've struggled before. Matter of fact, last time we played Baltimore in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Remember that when fucking they tried to run it with Carr. He got stopped, and then we had a offensive lineman freaking go off sides, and then it took us 4 or 5 downs to end up doing it. So for us to get up there and go. I like the tempo. You know, they came up and boom, snapped it, and that was impressive to me. That was a physical play that kind of, I think, turned where the Baltimore Ravens are going. That momentum, you can feel it. They're like,
But see, I thought I was afraid because the momentum when Baltimore came out in that third quarter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They made the adjustments. They drove down the field still pretty easy, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
Henry started rolling.
Yeah, and I'm like, here we go. This is exactly the team that we
started rolling. Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, what do you think happened in terms of Baltimore? Like the offense, our offense went out there and did what they were supposed to do. The defense solidified. What happened with Lamar Jackson and company that prevented them from having an opportunity to win this game?
Whatever our scheme was to Lamar didn't want to run shit. He wasn't trying to do nothing.
Oh,
at all.
He had 5 carries for 45 yards.
I want to say in the first half,
he had 3 carries, I think, at that point for like 9 yards or some shit. It was really bad early. I mean,
it was the lowest yards he had, I think, in the first half since his rookie year or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Salute the team.
But again, let's just go back to the beginning of the game. I was worried because there's always a narrative to every game. There's a player that's profiled, and there's a situation they want to have happen, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the whole fucking time, Tiki Barber is just up there, and I like Tiki. Great player, great fucking player, tough motherfucker. I mean,
yeah.
He's a tough guy. But they're sitting there and they're talking about Lamar. And I'm going, here we go. Here we fucking go. And they're going, he did everything he could last week to win that game. I'm going, he did everything he could to win the game, but didn't win the game. Like, what are you talking about?
I have to disagree. He had 3 opportunities at the end of that game to win. Yeah. The accuracy issues reared its head.
He did everything he could. I'm like, I don't think he did.
Yeah. I mean, he ran the football, he ran the football great, but once again, the inaccuracy was on full display.
Very bad. And then he said, LaMarvelous. I'm going, oh, fuck. I'm thinking, dude.
Once again, you guys, Stu is not a big Lamar Jackson guy. Now, who is the GOAT, Stu? It is Michael Vick.
oh, absolutely. And again, look, again, because Lamar, with his back and forth between Bernard Pollard, who's
one of your guys,
a great player, and just his unprofessionalism and childish texting. It really put me off. But I'm sitting here and they're going. I said NFL narrative. I mean, on the sidelines, the reporter's talking to Flowers, going, "Why doesn't Lamar get the respect he deserves?" I'm thinking, why the fuck? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck you asking me that for, man? Like, what the fuck, man? You understand? Like, and then they're going over just 9 career games with 200 plus passing yards and 100 plus rushing yards, most in NFL history.
Yeah. Who
cares? Doesn't win a championship. 14 games with 100 plus yards, most in history by a QB.
Well, this is the thing, though. You can't say that the NFL doesn't respect. He's 2-time MVP.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm thinking.
I get the whole running back narrative and all that, but how
does this guy not get the respect? I mean, he can't do nothing wrong. I mean, during the game, there was multiple times. There was a pass to his tight end, wide open.
Yeah.
He fucking overthrows it. There's no pressure, nothing. And they're blaming the tight end. And then there was another play with Flowers on the sideline.
Oh, yes.
And they're saying he should have caught that. I'm going, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Some people just can't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? And other guys, they can't do nothing right.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because that perception becomes reality. Right?
Talk your shit.
People see that and they think that Lamar's God.
Yeah.
And he's good. He's an athletic player.
Yeah. Phenomenal athlete for sure.
But he'll never win. He'll never win a championship. He'll never win a championship.
He was 21 for 34 yesterday, so he wasn't efficient. He had 247 yards in the air. He had a touchdown. He did have a pick.
Well, the other thing was when he scrambled, right, and Diablo hits him.
Yeah,
he was in bounds still. He wasn't on a bounce, right? he's slowing up on the sideline. Again, when you're on the sideline, that's you better get ready to get your fucking head smacked, right? Mm-hmm. And he kind of slows down, and Diablo pushes his fucking ass, but he's still in bounds, right? And Tiki's going, Lamar doesn't get those calls, and I'm thinking,
well, I thought he was going to get it. I told, even while I was calling the game, I said, oh, they're going to call that, and they didn't. I was shocked.
The referees did a good job. That shouldn't have been called, right? And I'm going back to last week, and I told you about number 0 hitting Mahomes. They're going, well, Mahomes gets those calls, but not Lamar. Well, Mahomes was 2 yards out of bounds.
They let Roquan Smith get away with it too. So yeah. Even though that was a poorly officiated game out there in Kansas City, but I love that they allowed that.
But again, I'm just going, guys, can like, how long can we give this guy the fucking pass, man? Like, come on, dude.
Let me get these supers in real quick before we really start breaking down these X's and O's. Salute to Wade. Everybody is sleeping on that Jack Jones pass breakup. And you know what, Wade? I'm not sleeping on it because realistically, that could have saved the game. Stuart, if Jack Jones, remember what you said? Break this down as a former DB. I loved the way that you described this on the phone. You said he used his hands. He didn't use his body. He used his hands because there was no PI. There was no even thought behind a PI.
Again, the receiver's coming up, which could be called defenseless, right? Mm-hmm. He could have came in and he could have nailed the guy, PI or a legal hit. He came up. Literally, I could see him going like this, and he moved his body back and just used his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, I keep saying unbelievable. It wasn't unbelievable because it happened, so it is believable. But great fucking play, man. Great fucking play.
How did you think about our second-year guy, a guy that we both been really high on, Jacorian Bennett on the other side? Another great big a pass breakup. They didn't, he got beat a few times, but great, corners do. It happens.
Well, dude, he caused that fucking to get the interception.
Yeah, that was all Jacorian. Definitely. I mean, heads up play by Spill.
Yeah, we talked about 5 or 6 plays. That was one of the 5 or 6 plays that if we don't have that play, we don't win the game.
Definitely.
We don't win the game.
I told you and my wife would bring Raider Nation good luck. We were indeed in the same seats where we got engaged, and we won again, and I promise we'll go next time. Salute to Pace, man. And once again, bro, salute to you and your bride, man. My guy, appreciate you. Salute to the 1,300 people in the building. Do me a favor, you guys. If you're not subscribed to both channels, what are you waiting for, man? Make sure to jump over to Stu's channel. It's Stuart Schweigert on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button.
I'm gonna be more. I'm gonna get in a good routine, man.
Oh, we got football now. We got football now, Stu. So I know you're back because you love this shit. Yeah. So, salute to Chris. Do you think AP kept Getsy on the field so we could Suge Knight him? I know, man. Look, I think that it's, a conversation needed to be had on the sideline. It was had, and Luke Getsy and the offense woke up. I mean, simple and plain. Do you think that OC, Stu, from your time in the NFL, Graham has called the defense better from the skybox? Do you think that Luke Getsy would be able to call the O better being up in the skybox?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there a reason for it? Just because you can see the entire field, or?
Yeah, I just think he can get a picture of the defense and just kind of where they're lining up a little bit. And if he can be ahead of the personnel changes and stuff, and just, I would want to be up there.
Yeah.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, right? I always thought the D coordinator on the field, offensive coordinator in the booth, D coordinator is kind of, we like because D coordinator is the defense's head coach.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But to have him around you, the head coach, you don't fuck with the head coach, know. I mean, as a defense, maybe AP, because he's a defensive guy, but when I played, it was Rob Ryan and Wink Martindale. Those were, we needed those guys on the sideline to talk to them and adjust and to see them to make the calls and stuff. So.
Salute to our brother Hammer as well, man. Good to see you in here, brother. And I'm going to see you guys this weekend, man. Shieldmore will be together at Bar Anticipation in Jersey, you guys, Jersey Shore this weekend. If you guys are in the tri-state area, pull up to Bar Anticipation Sunday for the Panthers game. We will be out there calling it, man. So salute to my brother Hammer.
And 1 o'clock?
4,
it's in Vegas. It's in
4 p.m. Eastern. Salute to Pace once again. Yeah, he just benched Young for Dalton. So we got the red rocket, the red rifle himself.
Can I say something though? Last week, when I couldn't fucking believe it. when it comes to Raiders fans, nothing's.
I mean, bro, we've been through hell and back, man. You know what I mean?
When motherfuckers were saying they wanted fucking Carr back, I'm going, are you fucking kidding me?
Don't start it, Stu. This show will get completely derailed, bro. You know it. Hey, let me say this.
I couldn't believe it. I'm going, oh my God. I wanted to address every, but I'm like.
But you know what? Let me say this. Salute to Clint Kubiak and DC. They look really good out there in New Orleans. The most high-powered offense up to week 2 thus far. Salute to them, and they look really good out there. So, hey, DC, continue to do your thing out there. I just hope that you die a miserable death come December 29th when we face you.
You know what? Yeah.
Other than that, out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? Salute. It's.
But again, we've had that pussy already. We gave that shit up. Why you want it back?
Shit, Stu.
Why you want that pussy? When I say, forgive me, that sounded bad. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, we already gave that girl up already.
Yeah, you had 9 years to try and get it right.
Bring her back. She ain't doing nothing new.
Same top, same ass. Salute to Raider Prophet. Any free agent of interest we should consider at this point? No. Raider Prophet, I'm telling you now, brother, I appreciate you for the supers. It's too early, man. Let this team gel. Let them try and figure it out with what we have right now. We just brought in chasing the young kid from former Jacksonville Jaguar, Carolina Panther, as an additional.
And that was last week, right?
Yes, and he was activated yesterday as well. But there's no real reason to tinker with this thing. I'm gonna tell you now, though, if we continue to struggle to run the football, you may have to look at our young 6th rounder out of New Hampshire, Dylan Laub. You may have to look at potentially bringing Sincere McCormick off the practice squad. If we cannot get this ground game going, you may have to look at other options in the run game. But I think that you got, getting to week 4, week 5, where we can really kind of get a better idea of where we are in terms of our roster. I'm not ready to go out there and look at any free agents this early in the game. So Spivey, no, dealing with an undisclosed illness, Spivey. We don't know what it is. We were talking about, me and him were saying maybe it could have been COVID, but he was at practice, so it couldn't have been COVID. They had him at the game. He was there at the game with his teammates. So I don't know what it is. It's an undisclosed illness. I don't know if this is him still dealing with some of the stuff that came along with that concussion. He's had a series of those or a history of concussions at Oregon. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it's an undisclosed illness. Salute to our guy Spivey, Savage, Brock Bowers. Salute, Raider Nation. I'm going to ask you this, man. What happened with Merrick? And salute to our brother Wasted Talent in the building as well. I want to ask, what happened?
I was thinking of something. I want to say it. This is
go ahead.
In the 4th quarter on 3rd and 7.
Mm-hmm.
With 8:42 to go, number 97 Robinson comes in. Watch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Is that the one where he jumped off sides?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a terror. I was so pissed off about that play, bro.
But here's the thing. Luckily, it was 3rd and 1, and then Henry.
Yep, at false start, set him back.
They went back, and then we got off the field. So shit. But I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, J-Rob you got to be a lot smarter than that, man. That definitely could have set us back for real.
No, I mean that could have. I mean, it really should have lost us the game.
Yeah, no, definitely
should have. To be honest with you,
definitely. What did you as a former? Because look, I always value your opinion when it comes to football, regardless. But as a former safety, man, what did you see with Epps and Merrick yesterday? I mean, how can we get better at that position? Because once again, I think that Marcus Epps looked good early on. He was all over the place, and then it seemed like he just kind of slowly but surely started getting away from the game.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, when you look at the Chargers game last week, who lost us that game? I mean, to be honest, who lost us that game? Or let me say this: how did the Chargers win that game?
I think it was a collective, though, Stu.
But how did the Chargers win that game? By what?
Running the football.
Yeah. Okay.
J.K. Dobbins.
Why were they able to run 60, 70 yards?
Yeah. Well, they got past every the first level of defense, second level of defense, third level of defense.
Just get the motherfucker down. You are the eraser back there.
Yeah.
You minimize shit. Okay. Yeah. And those guys, when they had opportunities, and am I saying it's easy? Fuck no, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Did I miss some of those tackles? Absolutely, I did. But I'm telling you this, I made a fucking way lot more than I fucking missed.
Yeah.
Because those guys, as a safety, there's opportunities in a game where we need you to make the play.
Yeah.
You're a professional. And when we needed those guys to make those tackles, they didn't do it.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. Now, this game, Epps, in the beginning, great fucking open field tackle on Lamar.
Yeah.
Great open field tackle.
Yep. There was another, was that the ankle, that was the shoelace tackle.
Came up, and here's the deal. Every time in my notes, I put why did he make the why was that a good tackle on Henry or Lamar?
Yeah.
Guys come up, they hit him in the legs, they wrap up.
Yep.
When did you see us miss tackles? We're going high.
Yep.
Every fucking time. What do you do? Why?
That's the Merrick special right there, too, Stu, is going high. I don't know why. And I like what Mark said.
But here's the other thing about Merrick is, again, I make the comment that we're playing with 10 on 11 out there. And when I say that, I'm not saying that Moreg isn't.
He's not out there.
Yeah. He's just not getting involved.
Yeah.
I mean, that play where, Henry runs down 30 yards, I'm counting 1,000, 2,000, and he's still not in the picture. And then when he finally does come in the picture, he fucking hits him late out of bounds.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Got the penalty.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And then, and if you're going to hit him, hit the motherfucker, make it worth it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then the next play, they run Wildcat with Derrick Henry. No, Derrick Henry, right? I always say Travis Henry, but Derrick Henry. They split Lamar Jackson out. Do you really think that fucking Derrick Henry's going to throw the ball? And you know what? If he fucking does and they make it, shit.
More kudos to them. Yeah.
You had Epps and Moreg sitting 5 yards fucking deep.
Yeah.
And then even when they ran it, there's kind of this bunch, right? And Moreg he comes up and he's doing this. You go and you break everyone's fucking kneecaps. You take the whole fucking thing out.
Take the legs out.
I don't get it.
Hey, Stu, this was for you right here. If we're gonna stick to Merrick, please ask Stu what Willie Brown would have to say about Merrick not getting involved. We know where this is going. And I want to see Palomau out there a lot more, Mark. Definitely. Here we go. Yo, hold on. This is the Willie Brown special right here, y'all. And salute to Savage Raider gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network memberships. Salute to my dog. I appreciate you. Salute to the 1,400 people here in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you missed out on those 5 memberships, hit the link. It's up top. Helps us keep the lights on. He's killing grass.
He's out there just killing grass. Like, what are you doing out there, bro? And he's like, Willie would go, he's just out there killing grass.
He's out there. Yeah, that shit never gets old, bro. Never gets old.
All right, P. Willie Brown. But then again, the touchdown with Flowers.
Yes.
The little quick dump that they kind of blamed on Spillane.
Yeah, which wasn't his assignment.
No. Here, let me talk, and I'm going to draw.
But I want to ask you on that play. I could have swore Spill bumped him though. Like he put a body on him, and then he was just completely wide open right there. Salute to Nomad. Love the passion and voice inflection. Stu. Salute to our guy Nomad in the building. Salute to Black Raider WP on becoming a member as well. Appreciate you, my brother. As always, thank you. Salute to everybody here in the building. Salute to .com. My membership chats have been overlooked the last 2 months. What's up with my bros? I feel, hey man, .com, my apologies, brother. Hey, the chat run. You got my phone number, dog. Come on, bro. I feel that DA and Gardner, the O-line needs work. We're 2 games in. I'm in Vegas the 29th. When is your next game? .com. I'm sorry, brother. That super is all over the place. We'll be in New Jersey this weekend. I'm not going to be in Vegas anytime soon. The tickets are outrageous, and Vegas just cost an arm and a leg, and I'm trying to save up for a few things. So, but salute to you. Call my phone, Dad. You got my number, brother. Salute to Skydelic as well on a $20 special. As always, my dog. Appreciate you, brother, so much. Appreciate you, man. Real talk. We're waiting on Stu to.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna draw up the touchdown in the third quarter that they had.
No, it's all good. Take your time while I read.
After Henry was fucking just
yeah.
But I will say this: Morag did make the tackle on that play finally because you know what he did? What do you think he did?
Went at his legs.
Chop that motherfucker's legs out.
Yep. Salute to Kara.
It's so simple. Because here's the other thing: those big running backs, they're not juking. Yeah. They're running downhill. You go full fucking speed and you fucking chop their fucking shin cap.
If you go high on Derek, bro, 10 times out of 10 you're gonna lose. I mean, I don't think
I've ever seen anyone tackle him fucking high.
The only one I believe was Spillman or Spillane when he played in Pittsburgh. Did you see that goal line? That goal line. Oh my, he yammed him, bro. He yammed. Oh man, he absolutely deep fried him out there in that game. So to care, I thought I was going to see a Henry and Lamar tandem. I was so glad they decided to keep him in the pocket. They were also probably looking ahead of this game. What a mistake. Salute to Carey. Yeah, Baltimore, it doesn't get any easier for them. They got Dallas, I believe, this weekend. Was coming off a bad loss against New Orleans.
I kind of told you that, remember? I told you how after coming off of the Kansas City loss, they're looking at this is a good bounce back game for us to get our camp confidence back and shit. Fuck you, motherfuckers, dude.
Hey, we did a great job keeping him in the pocket, though. We definitely did. Did you see? I mean, just looking at the tape, Stuart, what you seen? Did you see?
I will say this: Crosby, as well as he played. One thing I remember last year, I didn't like how he would jump inside and let the quarter. He only did that one time. That was it. He played really, really well on that edge. And so did 49 on the other side. I mean, they did a really, really good job. They did a really good job.
We played the run well. The big boys showed up, man. John Jenkins, Adam Butler was all over the place.
They were on his ass.
Yeah. Hey, now looking back at the tape, did you see? Was there a spy out there? Do you think there was a spy out there that was spying on Lamar?
I didn't.
You didn't really dive into it like that yet? Okay.
No, I mean, I guess he didn't get out to see if there was a guy, right? I mean,
I was wondering because we kept him in the pocket. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming that somebody was out there just analyzing Lamar.
It was almost like he's like telling himself, I'm going to work on my passing game against the Raiders or something. Like, I'm going to sit in the pocket and really see it. And it didn't work, buddy. Didn't fucking work. You're trash. You're fucking trash. Fuck you, man.
Coach, talk that shit. Sincere McCormick possesses what we need. He needs to be promoted. Talk, Coach. Talk. Salute to David Walker as well. Graphk, I was at the game yesterday with my sons in Raider Nation. Took over that crowd. It was loud. I'm coming out Sunday to meet you guys. Can't wait, David Walker. Salute to you, brother. Pull up on
the stadium was good representation.
Definitely. You know how we do, man. It's funny, man. Like, everybody complains about Vegas, because other teams like to travel out to the fans. But man, on those road games, we're always showing up and showing out. We're all over the place. David Walker, man, pull up on us, man. We'll definitely have a drink, man, and shoot this shit, man. Salute to you, my guy. Appreciate you, brother. So he said, salute to Doc. He said, Stu. Graphk, are you hitting Peter Dillon's? You know what? I'm thinking about it. We did a few years ago for the Raiders and Texans game where we won. I'm thinking about going up there and hitting it up, man. Mark, let me know, brother. I'm thinking about hitting that up. We should. Maybe Saturday we can go out there and hit up Peter Dillon's. Salute to Heat Check. We missed on drafting a quarterback, but we got a generational talent. Brock Bowers.
Cock Bowers. Big Cock Bowers.
Yo, I think I'm finally almost caught up. Salute to Trip. Why the hell is Max playing every snap still? Because he's Max fucking Crosby. Trip.
Why not? That's the thing. That's the thing that I always amaze me when I'm thinking, dude, we put up with 300 and 65 minus 16 days of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
To play in the fucking game. So why in the fuck would you want to? Why would you want to sit on the fucking sideline? There ain't no fucking way in hell. No way in fucking hell. That's the whole point of this thing, is to play on the fucking game on Sunday. And you're going to sit down? Are you shitting me?
And if you're healthy, what is it? Why would Max be off the field? You know what I mean?
And here's what I've always said. And when I had my trading business, I tell Are you the man? You know, when I'm talking to these athletes, are you the fucking man of your team?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if you're the man, is your team as good as it can be with you on the sideline?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, then why the fuck would you be on the sideline? Right?
Talk.
Is your team as good as it can be if you call yourself the fucking man and you're not on the field?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
So the Spivey said, I can't wait until Stupak gets excited. Laugh out loud. Look at David again.
I'm just happy that the Raiders won. And when I saw that goddamn Purdue game, trust me, I may be over there at the fucking I may be killing some people right now, to be honest. If the Raiders would have lost and then I watched this shit this morning.
Oh yeah.
I might have been outro, bro.
Hey, dude, what did you think about? I know you've seen it early on that Cody Whitehair, our starting left guard, got benched. Andres Pete came in, and then they benched Andres Pete and put Cody Whitehair back in. What did you think about that whole situation?
So they actually talked about that on the TV. They talked about how they're asking AP, you know, how do you get these guys to focus or whatever? And he said, "Fuck with their playing time."
Yeah.
If you ain't doing what you're out, you're out. You're fucking out. So
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I loved that. Right? If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, get the fuck out. Get out.
Yeah.
Put someone else in there. And think about go over there and sit and think about what the fuck you just did.
I want to ask, I haven't got a chance to ask you this, and this is just hella random, but I never even thought about this until right now. As a guy that played majority your snaps as safety, you also played a lot of special teams. What do you think about this new?
No, all three special teams.
Yeah, what do you think about this new rule?
Oh, the kickoff?
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Okay. I just see there's always a mixed bag with a lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. Some people are indifferent, just don't really care. It's like whatever.
I mean, again, what it's doing, it's just cutting out the velocity, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of what do I say? The not the physicalness of the hits, like the physical of the hits, right? You know, and I was listening to the rules, and guys have to have their foot on that line. And again, it's just I think you're still getting the same. Well, I mean, special teams were always to have a kickoff return. I mean, that's one of the best plays in football, or a punt return, right? I mean, but having a kickoff return, I mean, that was always a great play. But I get it. I mean, it fucked a lot of guys up. I mean, I when I was with the Lions, I remember we were in Indianapolis, and I was number 2, so I'm the
Mm-hmm.
you know the force guy, right? So you're going full speed and just cutting in.
Yeah.
And there was another player that was on the Lions with me. I can't remember his name, but he played for Wisconsin, linebacker. And the the guy with the ball's coming up, and both me and him. So if this is the ball carrier, right? I'm coming here and I have my head on this side.
He's on the other side.
This guy's coming here, and our heads, we tackled the guy, but our heads, I thought I broke my neck.
At full speed.
I thought I broke my fucking neck.
Yeah.
I mean, probably should have broke my neck. And I'm thinking, fuck, man, because you're going so fucking fast, and it cuts the speed out of it. You know, I mean,
it's a lot safer. It's a lot safer now.
It is. I mean, again, that kid, I mean, goddamn, I remember the wedge, dude. Those fucking,
yeah.
It'd be offensive linemen, and they'd lock arms. There'd be 4 of these motherfuckers, right? You're running down, and if you're at like the 1 or 2, and they have the tackle, guard, center, guard, tackle on the front line. If they run this way and they're not blocking you, you know who's coming at you, right? So you had about 30 yards to figure out, okay, what am I about to do? And you better not slow down or change your speed because on Monday they're going, what are you doing? Why are you slowing down?
Yeah.
Pussy. You know, this. You had about 30 yards to figure out, okay, the wedge is coming with the running back behind him. You're going, okay, am I going to split it? Or do I take the whole fucking thing out?
Yeah.
So I would just run and just go sideways and just fucking just take the whole fucking thing out.
Yo, 805. I usually would be nervous. Andy Dalton is 4-0 against us in his lifetime, but this is the worst roster that he's possessed playing against us. You know, he had a better roster in New Orleans, better roster in Cincinnati. This is a terrible, terrible Carolina team, especially coming off this big win and first home game in Vegas. The excitement is going to be there. The Carolina Panthers don't have a ton of fans, you guys, so the building should be blacked out, completely blacked out. Usually I'd be a little nervous. Once again, that 4-0 record against us, I'm not too much worried. This is a really, really bad Carolina team. I'm not looking past them. I'm just saying that I'm a lot less nervous against this Andy Dalton-led team than any other ones in previous years. Chavo, I'll be in New York, brother. I will not be in Las Vegas.
Does he have the big fucking beard or
who? No. That's Fitzpatrick.
Okay. Well, no, he does the commentary now, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. He Thursday night, Monday night, I believe.
Fuck him. Him and Tony Gonzalez are fucking sucking each other's.
Yo, you know what's funny, bro? Every time I go to my son's game, right? Somebody gets hit, he goes, "Ooh, boomstick, stew on Tony." He always brings up the Tony Gonzalez. He's like, "Yo, Dad, ooh, that was that stew on Tony." Boomstick. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. Salute the trip. Andre James should be cut ASAP. Get him the hell out. He struggled at center again yesterday, Stu. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Give us a few takes on the O-line as a whole. I mean, how do you think? I mean, they gave up what was Gardner? He was sacked 4 times yesterday, right? 5. Sacked 5 times. 3 from Colton, 2 on the right side with Mumford.
As far as the interior, I don't know. I just could clearly see that Mumford and Miller there were plays where it wasn't even close. It wasn't even fucking close.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm thinking this as a quarterback, as a right-handed quarterback, that left tackle.
Yeah. And
you don't even look at the big fucking defensive end that's rushing. That's scary to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And thankfully, again, Minshew could move because on that one where he does throw it to fucking Bowers, right? If he's not mobile, that should have been another sack by Van Noy.
Yeah.
It should have been his 3rd fucking sack on 77.
Yeah. On Mumford. Yeah.
And shit, Van Noy didn't even know he was going to play because he broke his orbital bone or something
against the Chiefs. Yeah, he was supposed to be out. He pretty much missed all practice all week long.
Yeah, he had a hard time putting his helmet on, and I don't know what the fuck, but that mother,
Yo, that's crazy. Let me real quick, man. Salute to everybody here. Let me pay some bills real quick. Once again, man, salute to our proud sponsors over at BetUS. You guys, this live stream is powered by BetUS. Make sure you guys head over to BetUS. Go get you 155% bonus on your first deposit using promo code YouTube150. You can also get 125% off the next 2 deposits up to $2,000. Make sure you head over to BetUS. Fastest payouts in the industry. Once again, you guys, 150% off your first deposit, 125% on the next 2, all using promo code YouTube150. Salute to our proud sponsors once again over at BetUS. This live stream is powered by BetUS. Give us some more takes on this game after you get done texting.
So I'm just drawing up that touchdown to Flowers. So here it is. It's the 3rd quarter, right? 11:44. Second down. Second and goal from maybe the 9 or something. Right?
Damn, you do that shit up that fast with the numbers and everything?
Yeah, man.
Still, you got to be a coach, man. At some point, you got to get in the game, man.
Nah, man, it takes me too long to talk. It takes me 10 minutes to get through a sentence, bro. I can't.
Hey, I want to say this. Whoever said that shit, fuck them. But I have to say this. I sent you a text, man, and I said, you handled that shit so, like, bro, that was so not the way Stu usually handles it.
No, you know me, dude. I'm gonna, anyway. Okay, so if you look here, okay, first of all, okay, we have 4 receivers on one side of, so automatically in the back here, you should be thinking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a nub tight end, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other receiver 5. But you have tackle over, right? Mm-hmm. So you see how 89 is in the tackle position. So you have the tight end, guard, center, guard, tackle. Mm-hmm. So right away, these guys, and that's one of the things I was talking about to Rod Woodson about, and I said, Rod, what do you think about the game? And he goes, Stu, he goes, no one talks pre-snap. There's no pre-snap communication. And I said, I thought the same thing. I said, if these guys are trying to figure out the play as the play's happening, it's too late. You can't do that. So you're looking here, these guys should already be going, hey, bullshit, right? So you have Epps. Jesus Christ. So it's back. Sorry.
Yeah. You got Epps right there.
Hobbs. Uh-huh. So Hobbs has 89. Backside, whatever. Mm-hmm. 89 blocks. Okay. So what they should do is they should all push.
Okay.
So Morey should push over here. Spillane should push over here for these guys. And Epps should push right here.
Okay.
And Lamar, he's not even looking. He's looking at this safety and Spillane. Mm-hmm. Now, Spillane did bite a little bit on the play action, which he shouldn't have, because the offensive linemen clearly were pass setting.
Yeah.
Right? He's not looking at this guy at all. He should come over right now, and that's an interception or a knockout at the very least.
Yeah.
Instead, he's over here doing what?
Yeah. I like this back. What if Lamar runs backside? What happens if he runs backside on that specific play?
Over here?
Yeah.
If he runs this way,
mm-hmm.
you have our edge, our defensive end.
I'm only asking because bacteria.
No, I'm not. No, that's a good question. No,
yeah.
No, that's a good question. But I don't know why they would do that, because they're outnumbered. They have 1-2 blockers to 4 defenders. So I don't know why they would go this side.
Yeah.
But again, what is he doing right here?
Yeah.
No, what is he doing according to Willie Brown?
Oh, just killing grass.
Killing grass.
Yeah. And where does Zay where does Zay Flowers end up going in order to get that big play?
Right through here.
Yep. Like untouched.
Again, he should be. And here's one thing as a safety, especially in the red zone. I remember Rob Ryan would tell me in the red zone, here's what you do. If you're the middle, if you're a middle field safety or whatever, wherever that quarterback turns, you go there right now. You go right now. And look at all the motion. 80's going that way. Henry's going that way. He's just standing here.
Yeah.
And this guy's blocking.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? There's no again, Rod, there's no, I mean, that should be something that you're, in practice you're talking about, and there should be some communication, and there's things during the game. I'm just going, guys, like, what? I don't know, man.
It's funny because all the big plays that we've given up this year has all been self-inflicted wounds. All shit that we can clean up and fix.
It usually is. It usually is.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it is. Salute the Raider Mitch. As I predicted last week, Graphk, Raiders stunned the Ravens. Now let's go get a winning record on my B-Day, 9-22 versus these Panthers. Raiders. Salute to my guy, Raider Mitch, man. And also, I got one for you right here, man. Salute to AR Bowling. Stu, question. Your Raider career, what would be your favorite quarterback that you picked off? Oh, I already know this answer. Great win for this team. What do you think about that call on that Kansas City game? Oh, I hated that shit.
Okay, so
you can go Brett Favre, right?
I mean, Michael Vick.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, my first start down there, and then picking off Brett Favre in Lambeau. I mean, it was pretty sweet, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah. And then great win for the team. What did you think of that call on?
Did you see that call that Cincinnati got? It was that I believe it was I forgot what they called, but it ended up Cincinnati ended up losing, put this Kansas City Chiefs in prime real estate to kick a field goal to win the game out there at Arrowhead.
What was the call?
It was, I believe, what was it?
A foul or some shit?
I think it was. I think it was a personal foul.
Well, I talked with.
Oh, no, it was a PI. It was a PI. I think on like fourth down.
I talked this morning with Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator, who's a good friend of mine, and I was talking with him, and he's pretty. He's like, fuck, man. He's just kind of it's because they got a good team. They got a good team. I do want to say this too. With the I was very confused or surprised of whoever Harbaugh's challenge guy is. He needs to fire that motherfucker yesterday.
You said that on the phone. Yeah.
Those were bad. I mean, those were really bad.
I told you on the phone. The last one I didn't understand. The first one, I think that they just needed to use those timeouts. So he just threw one out there to see if he can get a call. I understood the first one. The second one, I agree with you. Well, but the first wave of the ball was like, no.
Yeah. And then the crowds, saying bullshit to number 21 on Devontae Adams. I mean, fuck it, the guy's doing this. Yeah. Devontae can't even turn around. It wasn't even fucking clear. And then actually, the next play. Great play call, right? We pass. We get down to the 1 yard line. And they're thinking, okay, they're gonna run it sometime, right?
Oh yeah, they had me confused. I didn't know what happened.
And Devontae comes up, and here's the other thing, which I loved. They picked on Humphreys.
Oh yeah, all game long.
Wherever here's what whoever Humphreys has, throw it to that guy.
Yeah,
throw it to that guy.
Yeah,
because that touchdown with Devontae acts like he's blocking, and then he goes around, and that should have been a pass interference too. The guy's grabbing him, and I think I told you, I'm going, well, no wonder Baltimore Ravens have such a great defense. They get to hold everybody.
Yeah,
I've never seen a defense hold so much in my life. I mean, pulling that's trash defense.
Tay was looking for it. He was like, what's going on? Like, am I going to get a call?
Dude, that's junk defense, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was able to grab a guy, no one would ever catch a ball. So no wonder their pass defense is so fucking good. I mean, all they do is grab. That's lazy fucking defense. That's lazy defense. That's trash defense. Trash.
Shit, Stu. Salute to Jacob real quick. Don't know if it's been said already. Hot take. I think Spillane had the biggest play of the game with that deflection in the fourth quarter. We talked about that. Other than Tay and Crosby's amazing plays down the stretch. I mean, you got to give Brock Bowers and Minshew that play broke down, and Minshew just lobbed it out there to Brock. That was a phenomenal play to put us in play to win that football game. So I got to put that play in there as well. But definitely that bat down by Spillane. Definitely.
No. Spillane. Oh, wait. Is he talking about
the deflection?
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying the deflection interception, but
he said, Stu, fire jersey, yo. Diablo looks weak. I want to ask you, so why did you, because, okay, Stu told me on the phone yesterday, he didn't say he looked great. He said that he improved this week, okay? Because remember, at first I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You said, whoa, motherfucker.
No, yeah, you said Diablo looked good. I said he looked better than last week.
Yeah.
Didn't say he looked, like I told you, if last week was a -10, this week was a -2. It still doesn't mean he looked good. He just played better than he did last week.
Well, what did he improve in with your eyes watching what you see?
I just thought he got involved more.
Okay.
I thought he filled his proper gaps.
Okay.
And he did make some tackles.
Yeah, I think how many?
He actually made some tackles that Epps and Morag missed, and luckily he
six
was
total,
there
5 solo, 6 total
on pursuit angles. On pursuit angles, and got the guy down. So, Is he what we want?
No. As a starter, no.
And again, I do have a little remorse for him because he's a fucking safety.
Yeah, converted
he really
safety.
Is. I mean, the guy's. I mean, it's not easy what he's trying to do. I don't think it's fair for the coaches to put him in that position because the coach's job is to put you in the best position to utilize your skills to make plays. And where they have him and what he's doing is it's not what's best for him to succeed.
Okay.
I mean,
well, you know that's happening a lot in this league now that they're converting safeties. Luke Masterson, our linebacker, converted safety from Wake Forest. I mean, Tanner Muse.
Special teams tackles. He had some good special teams tackles.
No, definitely. What'd you think about the special teams yesterday? Any thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, kind of just. I thought our coverage was good. Oh, and you know what? That's Bernie. Was it Bernie?
Yeah. Oh, Mari Bernie. That was a terrible.
But here's the thing, though. Is you had Tiki Barber going, oh my God, he blew him up. No, he come in and he pushed him off.
Yeah.
And the referees made the right call.
The 5 yards. Thank God it wasn't. Yeah.
Tell you what, the referees, I'm not used to seeing that shit where like that was probably one of the best called games I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I thought it was really good because there were some plays that could have really changed the outcome of the game, and I thought they made the right calls on all of them.
They let them go out there and play ball.
Yeah,
Baltimore had a shit ton of penalties. I think we only had a few.
I think they had 9 for over 100 yards, or 10 for over 100 yards. And we had like 2 again for 15, I think.
But they were clear penalties. It wasn't anything where it's like, you know what I mean? So yeah, hey, man. Once again, we're starting to show, man, a more disciplined approach. With our teams too. Last year, we're the least penalized team in the NFL, and it's starting to continue. With continuity and a lot of.
What I didn't see this week, I didn't see any extracurricular bullshit.
Yeah.
I saw last week a little bit, like we've seen in the past, where guys are, I don't know if they think they're being tough by doing. Like, I thought our guys did a great job of making a play and getting back, and they weren't talking shit. They lined back up and just played.
Yep.
But it wasn't that bullshit.
Real quick,
I don't like all that talking and shit. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, real quick, you guys. Got about 10 minutes before I go get my kids.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, Stu, about the game, and then let's get a question or two in from the chat before we get out of here. Final thoughts, man. How do you feel going into Allegiant Stadium, first home game with this big win on the road to face a lowly Carolina Panthers team? How are you feeling about the momentum? How are you feeling about this team just going forward?
I feel really good. I mean, I still feel as I did in the beginning of the season. I thought that, what I said was I thought Raiders and Lions in the Super Bowl. I really did. I really did. And I think that we've got a really, 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 really good fucking team. I think we have a really good defense. I think we have a really good offense. I think we have really good special teams. I think we have a very good coaching staff. There are some adjustments. I don't like that we run these sweeps into the boundary. I want us to run them to the field where there's more room. I don't know why we do that, but you know what? Again, what the fuck do I know? But what we need to do is we need to come out and it needs to be 21 or 14 to nothing at the end of the first quarter. It really does.
Yeah.
We need turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We need some turnovers that are converting to points. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
And I think we can do that. We have the guys to do it. I mean, our corners really, obviously 18 Jack Jones, he hasn't been challenged at all. I mean, no one's fucking with him.
Yeah.
And as soon as he does, I think he's going to take one right back to the fucking house,
It's only a matter of time.
What I want is our tackles. Don't give up those easy sacks. Okay. And then I want our safeties to get involved.
Okay.
I want our safeties to be different difference makers instead of being the guys that are a difference maker for the other team. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to come up and make those tackles and get an interception and have those good plays. And I want them to be consistent because, again, trust me, I'm tough on the safeties, but I want those motherfuckers to be the best players in the league.
Yeah.
I want those guys out there fucking mashing dudes and picking plays off and getting TFLs and being around the ball and moving around and having fun and talking. And right now I would say I'd give Morag one more game and then put Pal in there. Fuck it. Let him run.
I'm not mad. I got to say this too on the way out, and salute to JT on the $2. AP, thank you for shutting me up. Luke Getsy, thank you for shutting me up. The O-line, you still got me pissed. And JT, I don't know how to improve this O-line right now with the personnel that we have. It's up to those guys. I have no answers for it. It's up to them to. I think JPJ will inject some some life into that O-line once he comes back, from this undisclosed illness. But I just want to say, man, to the coaching staff, that second half, you guys definitely shut me up. Gardner Minshew, phenomenal game after that pick. You definitely shut me up. I'm still waiting on this ground game to get going. Still, I like Gardner Minshew, but I don't think that you can win 1,000,000 games depending on Gardner Minshew to go out there and throw the football around and win.
There literally is no deep threat with Minshew. Zero.
And you have to, and that's the issue. You got Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker's the guy that should be out there taking the top off the defense here and there, but
so that if you know that the defense, they're just sitting, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that makes it hard to run because those motherfuckers aren't getting deep.
Yeah.
They're sitting at 8 yards. Like, you ain't going to run it deep. You're going to run these little hitch routes and you're going to run these outs, and Minshew might throw a fade route. And I want to say this real quick, that we talked about Davante Adams and on that one fade, right? As a fade, you throw it high and outside, and Minshew threw it low and inside. And I know you said it was a drop pass and he should have caught it, but I mean, it would have been a very, very, very tough catch. Yeah. And he made a better throw later on. So I think, but again, you're getting what you get with Minshew. I think we know that's what Minshew is.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He can scramble. He's a dink and dunker. He's a high percentage guy. He can make some plays, but he can also fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Right. But he's not the guy that's going to sit back there and throw a 70-yard.
I think he has the highest completion rate in the NFL right now.
Makes sense.
After 2 weeks. He's been very efficient, Stu.
Week one, I know he was second, one behind Baker Mayfield. And
he was 30 for 38 yesterday. He was really efficient. 276 in the air, averaged 7.3 a clip. He's been efficient.
And you know what? The one thing I like is he's getting it out, and he's getting it to the playmakers and letting them make plays. So but again, you'd like to open up you'd like to stretch that defense out a little bit. Those guys are just sitting in there, they're just fucking stacked, you know, and that's why it's so hard to run, because their fucking safeties are playing at 8 yards because they know that there's really no threat of a deep ball, so.
Also, salute to Max Crosby for setting the tone on the defensive side of the ball. Salute to Davante. 2 bad drops. One in the end zone that was kind of a throw, but he could have came down with it. He's one of those type of guys that could have did it. Then that one pass, he literally just completely blew a walk-in touchdown. But he made up for it.
That same drive, that's the one where he scored. So
the 2 great catches on the boundary. I think one of them was the best
catch this year. Might be one of the best catches of the year, I think.
I think it is the best thus far. You know what I mean? Two
great. I think it could be potentially.
Yeah.
As the season goes, that was.
A phenomenal throw by Gardner Minshew to even put it there. Man. So
body
control. Yeah. Yes. It was beautiful. And Tay had a big game. He went out there, 9 receptions, was targeted 12 times, 110 yards in the air. He had a touchdown. Big offensive display by Davante Adams. You win games when your best players are productive. Max went out there, cooked. Davante cooked. Our quarterback went out there and did just enough. The defense played phenomenal. Ja'Cory and Jack Jones, great on a boundary. Nate Hobbs, another guy that we didn't talk about, He's been great for us in the run game. Hasn't really been challenged too much in the passing game up to week 2, but he's looked good for us. I think at this point, Merrick, there's a lot of guys on contract years right now. I'm going to say this. This is the last thing I'm going to say on the way out. Divine Diablo, you have not earned a contract extension. Trayvon Merrick, you have not earned a contract extension. Malcolm Kuntz, we love you, but you're hurt. So it's going to be tough to even look at that right now. We may get a nice little hometown discount because of it. Robert Spillane needs a deal immediately. He deserves an extension, and I think that Nate Hobbs, if he can stay healthy, those are the 2 guys that are going to get those extensions this year. I think Merrick is looking from the outside looking in right now. Divine Diablo definitely looking from the outside looking in. And once again, with Malcolm Kuntz dealing with that injury, it sucks. But you can't give him a nice hefty bag if he's not out there playing, right, Stu? So
no, you're absolutely right. And I do want to say I've watched interviews of Spillane. He might be a fucking serial killer. I mean, I
agree. I mean,
that dude. I've never. There's no change. He's just.
Yep.
Like
he's fucking Dexter, bro.
Like.
That shit is hilarious, man. Salute to our brother Lump too, man. Appreciate you on a $5 donation. Salute to our brother Stu, man, for coming through with some phenomenal notes.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for getting me back involved. Great win and shit. Enjoy it. Enjoy this week, right? This is a game we need to win. This is right. There's games on the schedule that's like, if we're going to do what we need to do, this is a game that we need to. This is a team that's fucking down. They're flying all the way out to us. Yeah. We need to jump on those motherfuckers quick and make it not even close.
Yep. Salute the Raider Phil. Facts, bro. 3 flags, disciplined team. Old teams would have had 10 plus. Facts. And salute to John on the way out. Brock Bowers. Hey, Stu, do me a favor.
Cock Bowers, man.
Monday, you ready to run it back and talk about this game?
What's that?
Monday night, you want to run it back and talk about the Carolina game next week?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
I'll get home pretty late from New York, but
that's right. Okay, yeah. So
I'll be either Monday or Tuesday. Let's run.
You heading out Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So once again, you guys, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you go subscribe.
Love you guys.
Go subscribe to our brother Stuart Schweigert on YouTube. It is Stuart Schweigert on YouTube. Go hit that subscribe button. Our brother is going to be very active this year. And once again, man, salute to everybody here in the building. Big dub. Celebrate all week long, you guys. Rightfully so. Victory Monday is upon us. And there's nothing like this energy, man, after a big win, especially against great team.
Trust me. The players can, with the fans, we can feel it, dude. It's a real. I totally believe in the energy, man. Positive fucking energy. Because on the flip side, we also feel the negative shit, and it doesn't fucking help. So let's just fucking keep pushing. These guys are doing good, man. Fucking that's it, man.
Salute to everybody here in the building. On the way out, wipe them feet, hit that subscribe button. We love you guys. I'm gonna call you in a little bit, bro. Salute to everybody here in the building. Y'all have a blessed day. We out. 1.
Jerome is coming up and he's going to blow the house out, but I have to get that in.